The Blue Driver app is available for both Android and Apple iOS devices. This video will guide you through setup on an Android phone or tablet. To begin, open the Play Store application on your device and search for Blue Driver. Tap Install to install the app. Next, you'll need to locate the OBD2 port on your vehicle. The OBD2 port, also called the DLC or data port, looks like this and is usually black or white. The OBD2 port is typically located underneath the steering column. However, it can sometimes be found in the center console or on the passenger side. While rare, the port is sometimes obscured by removable dash panels. From here, there are two methods of pairing your Blue Driver sensor to your Android device. You can pair through the Blue Driver app or manually through the device's Bluetooth settings. Let's cover in-app pairing first. Start your vehicle or turn the ignition to the on position. For keyed entry, this is the last position before the starter is engaged. For keyless entry, hold down the start button for 5 to 10 seconds. In both keyed and keyless scenarios, you should be able to confirm you're in run if you're able to turn the cabin fans on while the engine is off. Once your vehicle has been started or set to on, plug the Blue Driver sensor into the OBD2 port and wait for the solid blue light to go out. Please note, from this point you have 60 seconds to pair your Blue Driver. If more than a minute passes, you can trigger pairing mode again by removing the sensor and plugging it back in. Open the Blue Driver app. Tap Connect in the top right corner of the app. When prompted, tap Allow to enable location services. Please note, location services are required for in-app pairing on Android devices. Blue Driver will not access your GPS or other location data. If you would prefer to not enable location services, you can skip ahead and use the manual pairing method. After location services have been enabled, tap Scan on the Select Blue Driver Sensor prompt. When it appears, select your Blue Driver sensor. If asked to confirm a PIN or code, you can tap Pair or OK. If your phone requires a PIN, you can enter 0000 or 1234. Note, access to contacts and call history is not required and can be left unchecked. Once paired, the app will connect automatically and your Blue Driver is now ready to use. Note, pairing your Blue Driver sensor to your device only has to be done once and not each time you use the app. When you first open the app, you will begin on the Scan Tool tab. This is where you'll find features that help diagnose and service issues with your vehicle. From the main menu, you will notice two other options. The Live tab is where you can monitor data from your vehicle in real time. The More tab is where you'll find settings, contact methods, and more. We'll cover all these areas of the app in future tutorials. But first, a couple of things to keep in mind when finishing setup of your Blue Driver. If you would prefer to pair manually via the Settings menu and leave location services turned off, please follow these upcoming steps. Turn the ignition completely off. Your keys can be removed. Plug the Blue Driver sensor into the OBD2 port and wait for the solid blue light to go out. Please note, from this point you have 60 seconds to pair your Blue Driver. If more than a minute passes, you can trigger pairing mode again by removing the sensor and plugging it back in. Go to the Bluetooth settings menu on your device. Find your Blue Driver in the list of available devices. If you see a spinning wheel, the device may still be looking for the Blue Driver. On some devices, you may need to tap Search or Scan to find the Blue Driver. Once the Blue Driver sensor appears on the list, tap it to pair. If asked to confirm a PIN or code, you can tap Pair or OK. If your phone requires a PIN, you can enter 0000 or 1234. Note, access to contacts and call history is not required and can be left unchecked. Now, start your vehicle or turn your ignition on. Open the Blue Driver app, allow the app to connect to the sensor, and your Blue Driver is now ready to use. If it does not automatically connect, you can tap Connect in the top right corner. We hope this video helped you get up and running with your BlueDriver Pro Scan tool. If you're having trouble setting up your BlueDriver, don't worry. Our world-class support team is here to help. Contact them 24/7.